Hello there, it's Sev here from Three Counties Motorhomes and welcome to the video guide for the EC400 Sargent power supply unit, just like you see in front of us here. In this video I'll explain all the features and functionality so that you know how to manage and use this particular piece of equipment. So here we are with the EC400 power supply unit. On the bottom left we have your 12 volt DC fuses. They are all numbered inside, and you have the mains 230 volt protection here, so we have your RCD and MCB trip switches right here. So as you can see, this is looking after all of the electrical systems of the vehicle. Now the markings or the numbers that these are labelled here, there is typically a reference sticker somewhere nearby that will help you tally up which switch or fuse relates to what system, and for example on this particular vehicle there is such a sticker right there. So also at the top here we have 3 electrical isolators. These are on-off switches for various mains electrical systems or features. We have the water heater, space heater and the battery charger here. Now when these are on or off, they are going to either illuminate or not illuminate essentially. So as you can see, when I press here the charger on, it presses down and also illuminates when on. So these are ideally just left on all the time. Basically there's no real reason to turn these off unless you actually have a particular problem with a particular system. You can turn it off and still use mains electric elsewhere. That said, if you have a Truma heating and hot water system that does not have a dedicated water heater control on mains electric, then likely this on-off mains electrical isolator here could be your on-off for the water heater. In that instance, only turn this one on when you wish to run your hot water on mains electric, because simply by turning this on, that will turn on the element. But that's in very specific installations, and please speak to your handover specialist or refer to your vehicle manuals to find out if that is the case with this particular button. On some more modern Sargent units, these two can be combined into one electrical isolator, and that typically facilitates a more modern either Aldi or later Truma LCD screen control panel, whereby that can be left on all the time. But when you have the separates like this for the space heater and water heater, there's a good chance, especially on older vehicles, that this could be the on-off for the electrical element itself. So just do bear that in mind. Also, by looking at these, you can quickly see that we have mains electric on board and things are working. So of course it's a good way of telling if you have a working mains electrical supply just by opening up and see if these are lit up. We have a reverse polarity warning light here that will illuminate if there is a polarity issue with your mains electrical supply. So that means that somewhere along your electrical supply, the positive and the negative have been reversed or wired to each other. That could be because of a faulty lead or maybe a faulty bit of wiring in wherever you're plugging up. So just do bear that in mind. This particular unit does have a small LCD screen, and if we press the yellow select button we can cycle through some additional information here, so we can see the leisure battery and vehicle battery voltages, as well as the ammeter for the leisure battery there as well. And finally there is a system shutdown button that you would operate under the advice of a technician typically. And that about covers it. So this typically will talk to control panels that you have installed in your vehicle, typically Sargent based control panels. But this video has hopefully gone some way to explaining how this unit works, what it's used for, and how you can interact with it. I'm Sev. I hope you found this video very useful, and thank you very much for watching.